Welcome. We are getting the digital machine running, getting the pixels dispersed. Takes a few seconds, and I think we're going. We are live. Beautiful. Good day to you. Welcome to Hug Nation Live. I am John Halcyon, and this is a daily practice of gratitude and connection. Welcome, Pamela. Welcome, Ida Rose, Ida Wise, and Ida Pratt. What are you grateful for? I would love to hear. We are so benefited by hearing what other people are grateful for. Let me just check my microphone because yesterday I had some problems. I have the right mic on. Good. I am grateful for a gathering I went to last night. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm going to explain my appearance. So grateful. So grateful for this time of year in San Diego. So grateful for my inspiring friends. So grateful for my beloved partner and fiance. But I'm going to keep it a little bit short today because I have got something, a conflicting appointment. But I do want to maintain this practice of sharing gratitude and establishing who we want to be each day. So I'd love to hear your gratitude, but I will share gratitude for the event I went to last night. I was invited to a birthday party for my friend Kimmy. And the theme of the party was the elements. So it asked people to dress as fire, water, wind, or air. Can you guess what I am? I feel like I've been preparing this costume for a year. I mean, it would have been much harder to dress up for this theme if I had pink hair. How would I force pink hair? I guess I could be like a pink flame, or maybe I could be a one big flower in the earth theme. Anyway, I think I crushed it. I think I totally crushed the theme. I had all of this flower stuff. I glue gunned silk flowers to like hairpins years ago for a pan costume. It was more like sexy pan. I wore like hot pants, platform boots, horns, and then flowers. That was it. I realized these accessories are so easy. It's just I cut off cuffs off of a shirt, and then glue gunned silk flowers to them, and then these are just silk flowers that I glue gunned onto like hair, like barrettes and stuff. Ta-da! So I'm grateful for a chance to celebrate Kimmy, to spend time with so many of my favorite people, to hear stories about their kids and their adventures. And I really had this feeling last night that there was a time when these were my adventure buddies and the people that I partied with. And even though last night was a party, I had a sense that, oh, we're going to grow old together. These are the people that I am going to go through the rest of my life with. Not every day, maybe not even every month, but I am so honored and so comforted thinking about a long path ahead with all of these people that I've built connection with. So that is my deep gratitude today. If anyone else would like to share gratitude, I welcome it. If not, I will move on to another activity. I've got a friend doing an event that I was going to pop in. Another part of the Hug Nation Live, though, that I should make sure that I tell you about, if you're not familiar, is we also try to set an intention for the day. Not really an intention, more like just a reminder to yourself, who do you want to be today? What are the characteristics that maybe don't always come easy, or it's easy for you to forget when you're under pressure? Like one of mine is, I want to be a good listener today. I want to be patient. I want to avoid getting into a scrolling pattern. I want to look for opportunities to be kind and practice gifting. I want to invite and initiate connection. Maybe I'll send some texts to some friends or call people or visit someone. Maybe I'll visit my parents today. Oh, I'm also grateful that I've got a birthday party, another birthday party this afternoon to go. What if I should wear the same thing, even though there's no theme? Just show up and be like, actually, maybe this is just going to be my look now. Oh, you know what? I didn't even have the comments open. Oh, I was thinking, good morning, Gerbot. Gerbot is grateful for the technology that connects us. Svobodny says the earth sent us snow today. It's very late for Siberia. Usually at this time, there are already big snow drifts and it's cold. But this year, it snowed just today and it got cold at negative 10 degrees. Brr. Last night, I went to a party. They had an outdoor area, but I wore this. They had a fire pit. So it was a little cold to be outdoors in a tank top, but with a fire pit and a tank top, I was like, there's a, I mean, cost of living ain't great in San Diego, but you get what you pay for sometimes. Isada Pratt says, today I'm grateful for the opportunity life gives me to explore this world, being truth to myself. I'm going to read that again. Explore this world, being truth to myself. Thank you. That's beautiful. And you're in California from Brazil. Amazing. I hope you're having a wonderful time, or enriching time, or healing time, or inspiring time, whatever it is that you're looking for. High Noon says, hello, y'all. I'm grateful for those who invented studded bike tires. Keep us wild bikers out in the winter. Hey, the Sticks. You know, my last name is Styn, S-T-Y-N. And so for a minute, I thought you were a long lost family member. Misty! Good morning. I hope you are healing and resting, sending you a jolt of earth energy love. I'm still wearing the outfit that I wore to a Elements event last night. I went as Earth. But I'm also celebrating Earth because I have started listening to a podcast called the Infinite Harmony Podcast, hosted by Jackie Dragon. I know some of us know Jackie. I know Misty knows Jackie. Did you know he has a podcast? And it's great. It's a lot like the Emerald in that it's well produced and super deep. And he dives into the ideologies, philosophies of the Infinite Harmony Church, that is who runs their land. And it's so inspiring. It's so well researched and thought through, and it's deep but funny. It's so Jackie. I'm a fan. And so when the episode 7 I was listening to last night talked about having a new viewpoint of Earth Day. Like growing up, he thought it was kind of corny and stupid. And now with the direction of his faith and his spirituality, that the idea of Earth Day might be the most important day of the year. And so he's like, how should we rebrand it so that it feels that way? Well, I know what I'm wearing next Earth Day. Isda Pratt says, thanks for bringing a little of Burning Man energy into this morning. Ah, you know how to make me feel good. Thank you. That has been a on my to-do list every day for the last 25 years is, can I bring a little bit more of who I am at Black Rock City into the default world? Can I encourage others to be more aware of, more inspired by the 10 principles in the default world? Can I role model attributes of what I believe to be the ideal Burning Man ethos? So to hear that makes me feel real good. Thank you. And when I say Burning Man ethos, I mean my version of it. For some people, Burning Man is a place of destruction, and they like being snarky, and they love that they can like heckle and prank people. Radical self-expression has many forms, but to me, the gifting principle, the idea of how can I elevate others' experience? How can I fill the cracks? How can I use my talents, my gifts, my time, my attention to make another human being's moment better, easier, more delightful? I hope I have made your morning more delightful. You certainly have made mine. Thanks for joining me for Hug Nation Live, which is daily. You can join me every day on YouTube and Facebook and sometimes on Instagram. Well, before we go off into our day and bring this accumulated joyfulness and distribute it through all that we might see and meet, let's have a hug. Thank you, High Noons. Wherever you are, let's give ourselves a self hug. But imagine that you are hugging me and everyone who's here and everyone who's ever come through this space and surrendered into this space beyond space and time and geography and physical, just an intentional gathering of like-minded, open-hearted people, reminding each other that we're not alone, and there are millions and millions and millions of people who are either actively living as love ambassadors or are hungering to be more open, loving, and kind, but feel vulnerable. So let's invite them all in so we can support one another, so that we can be lifted up when we get discouraged and just keep shining our lights. Together, it's brilliant. So let's take a deep breath in and squeeze. On behalf of Grandpa Caleb and all of you beautiful love warriors, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of Hug Nation Live. Check out all my stuff at lifestudent.com. I've got a live event in San Diego, a little mini retreat, January 10th and 11th, including a night out to a Pink Heart Camp dance party. So if you want to join me in San Diego, send me a note. Thanks for being a part of this. I love you. In that, Natasha just come in, and I went to a birthday party last night, and the theme was the elements, dress as earth, wind, fire, or water. And I went as earth. I feel like I've been putting this outfit together for over a year. Thank you, Isa Duprat. Enjoy California. Natasha says, many hugs to all. I'm grateful for the soreness of the day after race. That means I'm not injured, but did well. Whew. Happy to hear that. Happy Sunday, everyone. Bye-bye.